Good morning, everyone. Ginette Biro here. I'm a medium and a channeler, and welcome to your weekday daily card reading where we dive in and see what's in store in the cards. I'm using the Work Your Light Oracle deck by Rebecca Campbell. And yeah, I'm curious to see what's in store. We've had some really neat messages of like empowerment this week as well. We have the new moon, black moon, meaning a double new moon within the same month. And it's a solar eclipse on the 30th. So like, this is a lot of energy moving, waiting for this rebirth, renewal, new intentions, new beginnings is what they just showed me written. Like the main, if there was two words, new beginnings. There you have it. So let's see what they want to say through the cards here. Hold on one second. Okay. Oh, interesting. Okay, so some similarities. So first one we got was answer the call, okay, followed by the great gathering and align your life. So this is really interesting. So I'm going to read these slightly in a different order. So the first one, the great gathering, this card. So we talked about this before as being a gathering of timelines, of potentialities, this whirling of multiple parallel lifetime timelines so that we can pull from it. Today, specifically, they're telling me that in addition to that, this card today represents the gathering of souls, the gathering of light beings, gathering of spirit guides, ascended masters, beings from higher realms, gathering to help us push into this new beginning. So just as this card depicts here, there are many souls gathering to help us right now. And the more we tune into that, the more we have this ability to manifest and align our lives, which is really what these two cards are talking about. So this one, first of all, answer the call is, what is your soul calling you to do? What is your soul asking of you, drawing you to discover, explore, learn, research, release, mend, heal, transmute? What is your soul calling to do? And if you're not sure what that is, take a few moments and feel into it and what pops up in your mind, what comes to the forefront. Our soul, our higher selves, the energies around us are speaking to us all the time. And when we stop for a moment, like look at this person, it's just kind of like sitting there squatting, pondering, listening, receiving. Do that. Stop for a moment and feel into what in your life needs to be aligned. This card says what is not aligned or needs to change. So in these quiet moments here, we can really hear where the misalignments are. And maybe your misalignment, I mean, a more standard, obvious misalignment is if you're going down a path or doing a thing or in a job that no longer aligns. Sometimes though, misalignments can be your failure to, maybe failure is not the right word. The fact that you are missing recognizing a blessing, or you're missing to recognize the accomplishments you have made, because once you do recognize the power within you that helped to achieve that accomplishment, you will then align that frequency. Otherwise, you keep that frequency pushed outside of you and it can't quite come in to draw more of it to you. So these alignments are not necessarily the hard things, but it's also the alignments of the good, but it's recognizing the good, bringing the good in and giving it a place to sit. It's kind of like they're showing me right now, putting that medal, that trophy, that accomplishment, that whatever on the mantle so that you see it, so that when you move around in your day, it's not about pumping up your ego of like, I'm so amazing, but it's more like when you see that thing or you give it recognition, you're like, wow, I did that, or I worked to accomplish that. Like that was really cool. Right. And so that's kind of the understanding of why they're saying like, put it on the mantle, put it up on the shelf so that you can see it, so that you can align it in and bring in more of that. And for some of you, it is going to be about aligning the things that need to change and be different or mended or healed. But if I come back to the first card, this great gathering, it says it's all coming together, intuitive hits, soul tribe. The universe is really bringing together, like I said, angels, guides, light beings, those of the higher realms to help us in hearing our soul's call, aligning our lives, because again, everything that we do individually ripples out into the greater collective. And we are like waist, if not chest deep in this change energy right now. So we might as well make the most of it. So I think that's great. It's just like pause for a few moments in here, in this moment. Like find a moment today to go take a knee in your backyard, slow down by a riverbank, stop by the ocean, have a moment by some trees, whatever it may be outside ideally, and pause. Slow down enough to stop and feel into the energies of the universe, feel into Mother Nature. It is speaking to you. And truly, if you guys want to even dive deeper into Mother Nature and how this whole frequency is like helping, tonight I am teaching a cosmic consciousness circle about exactly that. It's about hacking the 3D matrix, if I could use that word, and stepping into the 5D consciousness. And that Earth is really holding that 5D consciousness frequency and how we can all tune into it. So if you're wanting to dive in further, definitely check that out on avalonspirit.com. But for now, I will leave you with that message. This really is a message of empowerment, of help, support from the higher realms, and that you are your own master of your reality within. And so really make the most of that. So I hope that helps you guys. Happy Wednesday. I will see you again tomorrow. And do hit subscribe, share, and like if you are enjoying this content. Thank you so much, each and every one of you. And I will see you tomorrow.